Sheldon, when you guys watched the film today, what were the biggest issues in the run defense for you guys yesterday?
Um, Overall, guys just got to continue to lock in on the details, whether it's fits, whether it's just, being a hair late to where they need to be, um, overall tackling. This is a culmination of things that we got to continue to clean up on. When we were able to execute on it, we were good, but um, we just can't allow that leaky yardage, and also not enough negative plays. We gotta be able to keep teams in behind the stick situations, create some negative tackles behind the line of scrimmage. When you're unable to do that throughout the course of a game, and you allow teams to constantly continue to gain yards, they're going to eventually pop one and different things like that. So they were able to get in the rhythm with their run game, and we just got to be better collectively overall in a few areas. It wasn't one specific thing.
Sheldon, regarding the run defense again, with this particular scheme, you guys are fast. It's more of a speed, front. You're relying on quickness and penetration, and you're not the biggest guys. There's no 330 pounders like some other teams have in the middle. So how does that play into the run defense, you think?
I don't look at that as a bad thing. I think we got guys who, yeah, we don't have a bunch of 330 pounders, but we got guys that are strong, stout, physical, can displace guys at the line of scrimmage, can get in the backfield and cause disruption, can hold the point. I feel like we got guys who can do everything needed to be able to stop the run. It's just going to come down to consistently, everybody being on the same page with run fits and, guys knowing where they need to be, amidst some different looks we got. I think, Miami came out yesterday and they gave us a lot of, extra tackle stuff, which is something that was kind of new. But, overall, we just got to be able to fit things up, and guys gotta. And when guys get to the ball, guys gotta make the plays. Guys were around the ball, but a gain of 3 turned out to be a gain of 6 or 7. And a gain of 7 would turn out to be a gain of 25. So we gotta get the guy on the ground as soon as possible. Population to the ball and live to fight another day. We can't allow them to get into a rhythm with the run game and allow them to feel like they can run whatever they want.
How frustrating is it that over the few months the run defense has been problematic, and obviously you guys have tried to fix it, but it's still popping up as as an issue. So how frustrating can it be that you guys are still struggling in that area?
It can definitely be frustrating. I think when you put as much time and effort as we do into it, it's something we harp on week in, week out. We've gone through just about any and everything we can to continue to stress the amount of detail and the amount of strain that's necessary to be able to stop the run. So when you go out there and you put all the work in throughout the week to make sure you're able to stop the run, and you aren't quite able to do that on Sundays, it is frustrating. But that's kind of the way this business goes sometimes. So guys got to continue to work at it. Guys can't allow that to deter them from the work that needs to be done, the work that needs to be put in to be able to play the style of run defense we know we can be able to play. It's just going to continue. It's just going to come from the work we put in. Guys got to continue to lock in on that, and hopefully with that work and that strain, to effort and detail, we can see the results we want to see.
And Sheldon, you obviously played a Miami team that was winning, have won 5 in a row. They were, on a pretty good roll. You've got a game against Jacksonville this week, which is a team that's been struggling a little bit. How do you view that game, and how much do you guys need a win just to have a little positive reinforcement for, the work?
I think regardless of who you are in this league, you need wins. So I don't think we go into it any other way. But trying to be 1-0 this week. Jacksonville just happens to be the next opponent. We're gonna lock in on the game plan, whatever it is. When we get it, and just go out there and try to execute the best of our ability. I think, at the end of the day, we understand that, we have 3 games left, but we also understand there's a chance to grow. There's a chance to continue to put good things out there, continue to build some continuity in this defense, and understanding that, this isn't a time to just, throw in the towel for these last 3 games. Just continue to build, continue to grow, and continue to do everything necessary to build upon this defense, going forward.
How much does getting a win help you grow if that comes to fruition? Because it's been a while.
I mean, listen, wins are always good when it comes to growth, but at the end of the day, um, if we continue to attack and continue to lock in on the stuff we need to lock in on, the wins will come. And I'm confident in that. I've played in this league a while, been a part of some good teams. So, I understand the work and the dedication and the amount of attention to detail that it takes to be able to win on a week in, week out basis. So, guys got to continue to lock into that, and we will. We got a lot of young guys. We got a lot of guys who this is their first time really playing like ball that matters. So, but I'm confident in the guys we got. I'm confident in our coaching staff, and we'll continue to work. We'll continue to get this thing rolling, and go out there and try to get a win on Sunday.
Sheldon, Coach Sala and a few other guys have talked about this stretch for you guys and kind of learning December football for some of the younger guys. And you obviously have been around a while and played meaningful games before. What is December football? When you hear that term, what does that mean to you? And what do you hope your younger teammates take away from this?
I just think that I hope they can take away from all this that December football comes down to something very simple: is can you execute the game plan better than the guy across from you? Because at the end of the day, a lot of football has been played to this point. Teams are who they are. Teams have put on tape who they are, the things they like to do, things they like to run. So it's simply going to come down to, can you lock into those details for 4 quarters, 60 minutes of football better than the guy across from you? And I think overall guys are starting to understand it. Guys are starting to lock into it. Guys are asking questions. Guys are talking to guys like myself, CJ, those guys who have played some real meaningful football down the stretch, playoff runs and deep playoff runs and different things like that. So just trying to get those young guys to understand that, regardless of our situation, understand that, December football is when those good teams elevate. That's when they start to play their best football. That's when they start to turn over and really turn it up a level and really lock into everything that's at hand.